Think you've seen it all? Think again. These excavator operators defy logic, gravity, and maybe even reality itself. From delicate precision to raw power, their skills will leave you questioning everything. Let's unleash the chaos and awe. When dealing with the recovery of a 20-ton excavator submerged at a depth of 7 meters, the first step is a comprehensive assessment. Divers confirmed that the rear end of the machine is partially buried under sediment, a significant complication that demands precise planning. Could they really pull it off? What do you think?
Под кучей противовес.
In such a case, flotation bags alone may not suffice. Instead, a combination of hydraulic winches and synchronized crane lifting is employed, ensuring minimal stress on the structural frame during extraction. Additionally, clearing the sediment wasn't just about gaining access. It reduced hydraulic resistance, improved visibility of structural points, and ensured the load could be pulled without sudden shifts. When the excavator climbed up the trailer, I actually let out a cheer. Who knew pulling a machine from the mud could be inspiring? It turned out to be one of the most unexpectedly satisfying things I've seen in a while. I've seen tough jobs, but what they do in Kuzbas is on another level. Working that close to raw coal, it's not for the faint of heart. Only professionals with nerves of steel can handle this kind of pressure day after day. And have you ever stopped to ask, why does coal catch fire underground? Strange, right? Down there it doesn't burn, until air finds a way in. Then boom! The upper seams closest to the surface grab the air, ignite, and pull the fire deeper into the earth. Raptor GP explains this as high-temperature oxidation. Fascinating, dangerous, real. Forget the ramp. This operator makes loading look like an art form. When standard loading isn't an option, smart operators improvise. Using the excavator's arm like a leg, they press down, lift up, and roll forward. It's all about timing and control. You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it. This time, things didn't quite go as planned. Perhaps the spear could have been lowered a bit earlier, before the belt reached the ramp. Then again, the ramp itself might have played a role. Like many others, its iron bars all follow the same direction as the belt, which sometimes leads to tricky moments.
Meu Deus, o cara é doido.
I was thinking, wouldn't it have been smarter to pull it out from the back with a rope? Maybe even bring in another digger to play it safe. Still, the way they did it, kinda cool, don't you think? This video demonstrates how easily a structure can be destroyed when it lacks strong construction. The Cat 336E excavator effortlessly crushes the house, underscoring the vulnerability of many residential buildings in tornado zones. It's a powerful visual lesson in structural resilience. Okay, let's be real. How many of us would have panicked in that mess? Deep water, thick mud. But this guy? He kept his cool and drove out like a pro. No tow truck, no crew, just him and his machine. That takes guts and real skill. Watching that excavator move in submersion is like watching engineering in motion. You need a deep understanding of hydraulics and real-time control. I'd love to step into that operator's seat just once, to feel what it's like to command that power underwater. It's a rare sight to see a diesel-powered dragline in operation these days, especially in an open pit mine. Interestingly, the sound it produces closely resembles that of a speeding EMD locomotive. Powerful, deep, and rhythmic. A fascinating contrast to the quieter electric models. Wait till you see this beast of a machine trying to conquer the other side of the ditch. It's pure mechanical drama. It's the kind of moment that glues your eyes to the screen and drops your jaw to the floor. visual instability on screen is immediately apparent. However, viewing from within the operator's cabin highlights the complexity of the task and the remarkable competence required to execute it effectively. The Cat D8K dozer got itself deep in the mud, classic case of underestimated terrain. Right now they're trying to pull it out, but with that much weight and suction, recovery's not guaranteed. Think they'll make it? Drop your guess. Success or stuck for good? This is one serious tug of war. Pro tip for transport professionals. Proper loading is crucial for both efficiency and extending the life of your equipment. At Annecy Seynod, Trans-Agilence sets the standard, using cranes and expert strapping to load a digger onto their Scania 8x4 with precision. This careful approach reduces risk, boosts safety, keeps projects on track, and helps cut down on costs. The coordination between the Hyundai and JCB excavators in relocating the Dynapack roller is a textbook example of applied engineering synergy. Hyundai's model, known for its robust hydraulic response, lifts one end with precision, while JCB's equally capable counterpart stabilizes the opposite end. The alignment is crucial here. Any miscalculation could shift the center of gravity, risking structural damage. The Dynapack unit, weighing over 10 tons, requires exact weight balancing to avoid chassis flex or terrain disruption. What's remarkable is the way both operators maintain a synchronized lift. The torque distribution and boom articulation suggest seasoned professionals at the controls. Here's a twist you won't see coming. The K700 300 horsepower strong is now attempting to move a 250-year-old oak tree. Can it handle the weight of centuries? A battle of power versus nature, and we're all here for it. What's your guess? Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire.
Pirri, mírale el aceite. Ya está tragando la cuchara. ¡A Pirri! ¡Ahí va! ¡Vamos, carajo! ¡Échale! ¡Carajo! ¡Dale, dale, dale! ¡Tsunami por aquí!
Very dangerous working on rock with track-type machines. Props to this guy for being and staying as safe as possible while moving that over that high wall. A ruptured hydraulic line isn't just messy, it's a serious safety hazard. Stay clear when pressure's in the system. Tired of clogs and downtime? The Snow Blast solves that with dual fans and ribbon augers. No cross augers, no fuss. Need to load a truck or shoot snow across a field? Its telescoping spout does both. And it's all controlled wirelessly, keeping you in command without stepping out. Smart tech meets real-world needs. When cutting a ramp with a Caterpillar 120K motor grader, blade control and pitch aren't just important, they're everything. You need precision, consistency, and real feel for the machine. Watching this operator work, you know instantly, this isn't his first rodeo. The way he handles that blade, it's textbook perfect. When loading heavy equipment like the Hitachi Excavator onto an old-school Lowboy Brockway, the process is deceptively challenging. While the use of 12x12 blocks and a conveyor belt might seem like a quick solution, the reality is far more complicated. The weight distribution, especially on muddy tracks, requires a delicate balance of skill and precision. It's easy for things to go sideways if you don't have the right technique or equipment in place. Not the most recommended way to clean tracks, but it's definitely the most efficient method. Incredible.
Вот так работает каналокопатель. Танк, как его. Скорость у него чуть-чуть медленнее пешехода.
The BTM-3 plays a crucial role in the context of engineering operations. Anyone who served in the engineering corps in the early 90s and visited a site containing decommissioned machinery will recall the wide array of vehicles. Some of these machines were obscure in their purpose, yet their scale and engineering complexity were undeniably impressive.
Разработка, по-моему, вот эта техника разрабатывалась, насколько я знаю, в 50-х, 60-х. Получается такой ровненький. Пряменький. Окоп.
That blade didn't have nearly enough weight to do that. So as you probably saw, they just used the ripper to lift the back and the track spin to pull a little dirt back under the rear idler to take the angle down a little. The blade in the video is a spring-loaded push blade for push-loading single-engine scrapers. Handling a tree trunk with roots isn't a simple task. That's where the excavator comes in, solving the challenge with ease. This may be a standard task, but it requires the right tools and know-how to do it right. No shortcuts here. Catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this topic, drop a comment below so we can keep bringing you even better content. See you later.